Hey guys, it's Paradise, and it's another day, so we have another new weapon showcased in Monster Hunter Wilds. This time, the SNS mains are eating good. It's the Sword and Shield. It has an even bigger focus on mobility and rapid strikes, with a possible new Perfect Guard, a somewhat grounded version of the Plunging Thrust, and more. With a new weapon dropping each day, we have you covered each day with a breakdown, so drop a like below if you enjoy it and comment to let us know your favorite weapons so far. We start the Sword and Shield off with a close-up of the Hunter. The Rathalos armor here is back and looks absolutely amazing, of course confirming Rathalos is in Wilds, but if you remember from the reveal trailer, Rathalos did fly over at the very end, so if you spotted that, you kind of already knew Rathalos was already in the game. We can also see that Rathalos' Sword and Shield, the Heat Edge, is back with its awesome glowing fiery design. I love the look of this weapon. And you guys also know I love the splash screen for each of the weapons too, and just after this we see the Hunter make use of the strength of the Sword and Shield with its mobility and strikes. It looks like a similar move to the directional input spiral slash as you pivot around the monster while continuously attacking. Also take note of the fire effects on impact, showcasing the fire damage of the Heat Edge weapon. This just might be the first time we are actually seeing elemental damage on a monster so far. And next we see what looks like the shield combo, allowing you to shield bash and hard bash with that blunt side of your shield dealing KO damage to the monster's head, and it actually knocks the monster over with the KO, which is so satisfying. The Hunter then follows up for some swift attacks to capitalize on the downtime of the monster, and you just have to love how versatile the SNS is with its slashing and bashing capabilities. After this, we see another strength of the SNS with it being a powerful all-rounder, excellent for beginners because it can guard too. And if you don't manage to pull off your guard in time, like in previous games, you can use items without fully sheathing the weapon, making it great to heal up with a potion or use things like life powders for your team. After this, we get to see the new Focus Strike in action, and it essentially looks like a quicker executed Falling Bash combo mixed in with Metsu Shorengeki. You go into an immediate stab on the monster similar to Scaling Slash, and then with a bit of a wind-up, you fly into the sky with your shield similar to Metsu Shorengeki, and then execute a Falling Bash. This of course deals KO to the monster as seen with the sparkles above its head. It's going to be very interesting to see if you can go into a jumping slash instead, as you could previously do this when in the air with triangle instead of circle. While this isn't a super flashy new move, it is still an awesome move in the SNS's moveset, so it's cool to see it be executed even faster, and as the Focus Strike, it will pop wounds and damage weak points for extra damage. From our experience, sometimes moves that aren't super flashy and crazy can actually become some of the best moves as they become part of your bread and butter gameplay. And next we see what looks similar to part of the Perfect Rush combo, as seen with the rapid strikes and then the glow effect with a shield attack, possibly a new version of Perfect Rush. And after this is another intriguing thing. It looks like we have an iteration of Guard Slash from Monster Hunter Rise, where the Hunter sort of has a guard point block or perfect guard with a large ding into a visual effect and a slash. It seems many of the weapons in Wilds are getting a form of counter or perfect guard, as seen with the Greatsword and Hunting Horn previously, so the SNS got the good treatment here too. And then finally we see something quite exciting. It looks like a sort of grounded version of Plunging Thrust. The Hunter spins the weapon with style before leaping at the monster, with the weapon aimed downwards as you rapidly strike the monster on the way down with multiple ticks of damage. This looks like it's some kind of charged attack into a grounded plunging thrust. So what are you thinking of the Sword and Shield after its reveal? It's a shame that the full Metsu Shorengeki isn't back, as that was a crazy counter, super easy to use and was just nuts. But it has been somewhat worked into the Focus Strike, which is pretty cool. The SNS definitely looks like it will be a great one to pick up and learn, so tell us your thoughts below, and here's the full showcase for you to enjoy.